It doesn't surprise me that pursuing the ghost won by an overwhelming margin. I kinda expected that out of you folks. Especially since you folks who voted to talk to the ghost in the first place were like, hey, we didn't really have a discussion. There's a few of you who have decided to take this whole Goosebumps young adult novel to an entire level where you're fantasizing about, having some interesting things occur with Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that what you're expecting is not what's going to happen. R.L. Stine doesn't write those sorts of things, and if he does, I don't know about him. Maybe you do. Maybe you have some secret inside knowledge that I don't know about. At any rate, I think we shall continue here. By the way, you noticed my hair? I dressed up just for you guys. By that I mean, I slept. So, follow the ghost, turn to page 49. You follow Elvira to your room on the second floor. The moment you step into the bedroom, she slams the door. Maybe I was wrong. Then she whirls around to face you. Her eyes turn green and begin to glow. You back up stumbling and fall into the bed. You little wretch, she says. I don't want any trouble from you. Sparks seem to fly from her flashing green eyes. You shrink back into the pillows. Then Elvira gazes around the room. Yes, yes, she says. This will do nicely. What do you mean? You stammer. Elvira floats toward the bed. She hovers over you. I'm taking over this room now, she tells you. Get out! You would love to leave, but you are shaking too hard to get up. Besides, you have to find out what's going on. Elvira is the only one who can explain it to you. Please, you beg? I had to change voices because I realized that this was something I was saying instead of Elvira. Just tell me why you are here, and why are the graves moving? Shut up! She screeches. And get off that bed! I want to lie down! I haven't slept in a bed in 59 years! Oh, 51. You know, women have the tendency to exaggerate about times and ages. You know how these things work. Uh-oh, you realize. You aren't just dealing with a ghost here, as if that wouldn't be enough. You're dealing with a ghost in a very bad mood. Dun dun dun! You'd better do what she says on page 72. Okay. Let's do that. You jump up from the bed. Elvira lies down, neatly spreading her white satin dress on the covers. Her long red hair fans out across the pillow. I'm not sure whether we needed that description, but okay. Ah, she sighs. A real bed. She shuts her eyes. You hope she doesn't sleep too long. You have so many questions to ask, and you hope she'll be in a better mood when she wakes up. She dozes for exactly 2 minutes. Then her eyes pop open. You notice they aren't glowing green anymore. Ah, Elvira says, that's better. Now that she's awake, you're not sure how to begin. You're almost too freaked out to speak. But you have to know. Why are the graves moving, you ask? What's going on? It's the curse of the creeping coffin, the ghostly woman answers. And we're moving into this house. All of us. All of us? What does that mean? Rush to page 106. What do you mean, all of you? You manage to stammer. You ask too many questions. Uh-oh. Elvira's eyes flash green again. Don't get in our way, and maybe we'll let you live. She soars up over your head and glares down at you. And don't you go talking to that ghost hunter McFarling either, Elvira adds. In the next instant, she floats backward and disappears into the wall. McFarling? A ghost hunter? You are startled by loud clumping footsteps above you. You glance up at the ceiling. The light fixture is shaking. It sounds as if a whole crowd wearing clunky boots is stomping around in the attic. Who could that be? If you want to find out about McFarling, turn to page 16. If you want to find out who's in the attic, turn to page 85. Now here might be a true decision for you folks. So many of you have lamented over the inability to contact the Ghostbusters. Well, we might have ourselves a ghost hunter right here in McFarling, the Ghostbusters of the Curse of the Creeping Coffin. But at the same time, so many interesting noises happening in the attic. It sounds like a whole crowd of ghosts waiting to devour us all. What should we do? Should we learn some more about McFarling? Maybe he can help us figure out what's going on, or should we investigate and take matters into our own hands? Make serious business decisions, folks, for a serious book. I'll see you all next time on Let's Get On With It, this.